but have sanctioned the same activities against the people of Machakos. We say no to this discrimination, and the demolitions must stop forthwith. 7. The land being contested was originally held as community land by the Kamba community and never transferred to any other party in a legally conclusive manner. That, number 8, that the affected persons must be compensated because by allowing the construction of homes, churches, schools, and the provision of electricity, water, among other amenities, is a testimony that the government implicitly sanctions the settlement. 9. That His Excellency the President should visit the scene of demolition to personally assess the suffering of the affected people and to urgently convene a meeting of elected leaders in Machakos County and the clergy in order to find a lasting solution to land issues in Machakos County and the larger Ukambani. 10. That we call upon all men and the women of goodwill of Machakos County, and indeed the entire Ukambani, to stand up and be counted by standing on the right side of history on this matter. And this document, signed by the represented denominations that I mentioned here earlier. Thank you. Moment, we want to, before you ask questions, because you are many, we want, yes, we will have questions if there are, but I will ask Bishop, my Lord Bishop Kingo, to make a comment on the behalf of this team, Yes, welcome.
Thank you. Your Excellency, the Governor, the Bishops here present, members of press, and all of us present. That is the issue that we have been addressing, heartbreaking, to see families, to see children kicked out of their homes and with nowhere to go, and with no other hope. That's why we took time to talk about it and request the government, to come or to appreciate the suffering of these people. This is our country, and they could have been dealt with in a more humane manner. Don't just unleash, bulldozers, condone the place as if it's a war zone, and yet we are Kenyans. And that is our concern, that the land, and they said it has been put, people have settled there for a long, long time, with the government and all the parties involved aware of it, and doing this to people is heartbreaking, to say the least. Therefore, that's why we've come across and plead with the government to stop this. And because that parcel of land is quite big, we settle them and even compensate them. What else do we want them to do? These are our brothers. We are not even talking about members of our community. They are people from all across the country. They've settled there. And we are talking on behalf of those people who can't say much for themselves and are depressed. That the government, and it has the ability to resettle them, compensate them, and we can live for the sake of peace in this area. We've been very peaceful all along and supporting the government, and we wish, that the government appreciates our goodwill and working together. But doing this to Kenyans in this day and age, apana. We are together. So that's what we talked about. It's painful, but we wish that this comes to an end. And even to talk about, pulling down schools, where are these children going to go? And the exams are just around the corner. The rains are coming. Where do we expect these families to go? They are Kenyans. This is our home. All of us. Even those who are voiceless, this is our home. We have no other home. Kenya is our home. So that's what we are pleading with, that these stops and these people are compensated. And the matter is addressed so that we can live in peace. So thank you, thank you.
Say, nenda Kamba, nundu mwezi umbite Kamba. Na nena Kamba, nundu kimba keke kwa mete Ukambani. Nikenda na mama bikiwe na lukela zeo. Niasapa niaba ya tongo imo Kamba mama kanisa onde. Yini vindaila kanisa tuungamie imwe. Iye patemo bakawa ndini. Nundu hivyo ndetu affected. Na ila tuneno bowa Mavoko. Kana ulo kuneno bowa Mavoko, onega ningaba no kuneno bowa Mavoko. Neno bowa Kenyans. Tikambe kueleka na hii itu kiti haki itu na ndio kiti haki ya itu. Tukitea andoma Kenya. Nundu Ukambani ni independence ni Ukamba ni baisho ndesi ya Kenya. Nundu baya Mavoko. Penza luo, pe Kuyu, pe Akisi, pe Akamba. Lakini tuungamite kwa niaba ya onde. Oiva Kisi unaosi pesa si yake retire na nundu kwa kuilandi okaku ni mundu wa Kenya. Lela Bishop wanena Asia Kenya is our home. Na ilie baya Ukamba to indiscrimination. Na tuibu angwe na siedusiene. Lakini tuina war. Nundu kwa kuona mwaka to itina wa independence. Keko taki ukitoanya kwekwa andumandi enendi na kuo nekinduke wo muno. Na joke tumie tukomana pa tunene maundu a bundu wa mbele. Nundu ilaje te kanisa. Ile tuga mwisicha kila kiasiawa nijote kuneasa duty. Ona kaidi wanila ila unasindie. Agether president ni watu kuneasa duty. Nundu yuni William Ruto ni watu kuneasa duty. Na tuimu boya nundu tunenge tungi Biblia kuboya musumbi na kumutaa. Na ile tulumite mandate bala maitu. Nela kwa itu ilaidwa na meeting ya itu na president nitwa mwashuiye gite kanisa nituthukuma nake na nitumukwata mbau na tuina church na baba kumandeteno yani anwa kisungu disappointment nundu kegala mundu wese muendete imwe na uyebya no gwegele jage timba wewa womuno kwa usuni ngo wala tukwigwa kwa niamba ya mbai letese mbaino akanuke mbaine mwaka 1938 mbaino niwe yambia demonstration ya mbai in Kenya na ya peaceful megale more than 6 weeks paya kalioko maisa duty ngapa na imaindi na kila muthenya mpaka Queen ya sema England na ni watu edukiwe na tu history nondo one Mukamba civilized. Number 2 etikila Yesu etikila ima lazogani etina na civilization plus Kristo wona kaata weakness na nikivyo mchune ni simu kiwe kaneza mabishop tuinena lakini I want to repeat onangeko ndeto sia Bishop Kingo we are disappointed na itu war enemu ya mundu kumaku yani woko yani hatari ko ya warabuni I invested about noka oke kwidi ya chao mundu ngo na iwe mbesa siake mbesa sia retire na yake au kwa watu wake kwa view mundu su adiba ni violation ya human rights kwanza kuona mundu no ndo mwana ukameobwa mundu ume kibeti chake na siana sivyo nenai no ni ngo meki ya kukwata property ya mundu ikathegwa mwene asiaisye nandu meana mundu makwati weni depression neka boendi ni watu kwa siasa ni violation ya human rights na ewabe andu alama mbili ya human rights inyandu ma media imwese historia yambi wende ni apupiti ni Martin Luther na tuya umote tuibau pago kitea haki ya mwenende. Number 2 kuono ikanisa nikindu kilake utusenya ni serikali itonya kuombo ikanisa kuomboa nikimudia kinene na kuona nia andumate na kikio changa na kindu chicho kimweki utuwithia kitana tuwithia moyo na tukwenda president aida bin adikile undu ni president witu tunamunyuwie na nduma Kenya ka Yesu tukwenda kwa mbililia ya ubudia ithembeo they change no lazima kwenda na ka change message kwa akamba subia Ireland neno muona tukite kujisi ukaumilila chao twalea kusubia muthanga niguo uvyula tunenge twe munene no mundio naitwa nena na governor twambio so bigwa policy nzeo ya land to protect kila tu inacho na musalucha na tuyeka ubaukia muthanga baila ingi si mawe ya manene hivi tukuma serikali kitu ilikuwa tuyazi yetu serikali ndio kuma roza we yake tukala opposition na mali ya na wanaume alama na share nene na maana ke shares kwa tuwe tina kwa utu ya benefit muno na hiyo tukwasia kila kwa tiwe nacho ni land na nge congratulate ya Kamba alama ya shares Kenya koma mukamuku wapi nura kama maito alama ya tongo mayali kwa netomo na tunani nesa tena wisia uka wadi vitalesia yundi choke tukimweke lake utusenya unulongi nikana president tumukulia kala undu mitiani ni ambie siana isu yusome amaskulu asumambo wangi wezi ike ya mutiani ba. Sometimes anduma Kenya tukuna asindu kiuva na kiwo na kanisa ili kuiwa wo itukuiwa wo mwasuma tanaenda oneva noja yuna misi oneva no tuwu yata wo tusu temeka wa mbewa wiyo wichao ona mama kama no tu marula musi taileza tena kindu kidhemu kilungalu. Number 3, ne ubo wa Akamba na kiuki kwetwa Mavoko nende ya Ukamba Portland ya keti onengwa na yeye wapo kumangia iba amweke mining na mukatia mundu la onenga kindu na wapo kuma wetia ndo mana ndo alamenza amalamu mundu okenza mara kwa so kwalelo azoka kwazi amaimasu imaka ona kilo ila tetu kesi to legally tuikese onena kindu kiute wele yakeka ni chandu mo Kamba na tuyasa nicho Kamba ni chandu ma Kenya ni cha Kenyans kicho Kamba nundu edane twabosya wele doyo kwa mundu nula watu na Kenya mwa wa Kenya katika constitution ndio bandu ta university ndio bandu tatwa na ndiye twesu nundu we are civilized and we are Christians na tuyitikila ubenduka kwa ukindu kiu na kwina wasia wakuwe matungulu Akamba muke jario kuya matungulu kwina wasia ubwa hao tosu obaga biti pe wasia ubwa hao tosu na yu ili malila yewa Kamba ili tale si twemeko na ndwangi ichoke tumye kanisa yasi ya kila Mkamba au ngame kila Mkamba au ngame na italwa wale ayo ukitea nduko ukite wa Mungu